Hey there, everybody. Tank here, back at it. In Minecraft in the Magic Kingdom, we're going to work on this some more. I did a little bit of it this morning, as you may see. This is essentially going to be part two of that video. Let me just pull up all my stuff on the electronic devices and get my right notes out. And then get the chat going. And then we will get to it. Awesome. Awesome. So, on tap for today, I need to put in this little extension that matches this side right here. And that's a 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. And I got rid of that. Oh, no, it's right there. Good. For a second, I thought I got rid of that, the block I needed. 10. And it's 3 meters deep. All right, great. Then we have our little gates here so people can't, oh. What about then? Alright, I guess I'll have to guess I'll have to do wood fencing for these. I thought this would be enough to stop people, but you can't have people entering the park illegally. Those sneaky people sneaking through. Alright. I got all the lights in. Yes. I'll eventually need to figure out what to do, like, with all this back here, as I've said before. But for now, I want to start building some... Start building some awnings. Awnings, I guess is what we would call them, right? Okay. So we're going to work on this for a while, and then I want to go and do the, these freaking angles, man. What does this look like? Yep, that's it. We're going to work on this and then go over, we'll work on the other side. And we will work on the ferry dock area. No, not there. No, it's not perfect, but it'll do. Maybe if I start feeling, if I really get stuff done quicker than I think, I'll start doing landscaping in these beds, these greenery areas. Alright, so I have it all built to here. And I remeasured some of the stuff, so I just want to make sure I'm counting right. Let me pull up my drawing. There it is. One, two, three, 6. Then we get here, it's maybe slightly wider than it should be, but that's all right. And this path is the same. Is that the same? Oh, pardon me. Yes, it is connected. Okay. So it looks like four. And then this will be here. 3, 4. This will be easier because this will be straight. All right. And so right here is the ferry dock, where you catch a ferry to and from the transportation ticket center. So we'll have to build the docks out this way then as well. And they ooh. And that's problem number 1. Oh, this whole thing is okay. Never mind. I'm fine. 1, 2. I just need to count this off quickly. 2, 3, 4, 5, 8, 9, 10. 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25, 32. So that's correct. 11. Why do I put it in 11? I wonder if I was trying to intentionally mark something there. But this needs to go this whole way. Because basically I'm looking at the picture, and the 2 ferry docks extend essentially all this way to the I guess you'd call this a seawall, for lack of a better term. So that's fine. At least I know it's not messed up. Yep. 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 Get a little unruly now. So I'm going to build the whole thing and then hollow it out, because this will be a slanted roof, right? Yes. Especially as I need to kind of figure out the other direction, because this awning extends up this end, goes out this way. So I need to figure that out before I can start dealing with a slanted roof in earnest. And I do have this all drawn out. I got on the Google Earth earlier and got this all figured out. How far across am I making this roof? 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. Perfect. So in Disney news, one of the biggest things to come out of the Pandora, the world of Avatar, is these like pet banshees from the movie. They're the flying dragon kind of things. I'm trying to pull up the article now. Nope, it's on the next page already. Yeah, so this is actually from a few days ago. It looks like, yeah, the 3rd. Popular shoulder banshee toys in Pandora, the world of Avatar, are completely sold out. I had heard, again, they're the dragon type things that the Na'vi fly on, and basically it's probably a animal toy, a plastic animal toy. I think they're made of plastic. Look like they're made of plastic or rubber or some such. But basically you put like a magnet on the under your shirt on your shoulder, and then the banshee attaches to it and has a little remote control on it where it can all right, where like the head can move. I'm guessing like probably the wings can fly and so forth. They came in a number of colors. I'm seeing a yellow one. I see like green, I see purple, I see blue, orange, kind of multicolored ones. And the concept always was, pardon me, sorry, I'm doing count. I'm following my thing here, my drawing. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Right, 1, 12. One more. So they're very popular. There's a whole concept in the movie about how the banshee picks you. 3, 4, 5, 6, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. The banshee picks you, and so you have this bond with it and so forth. And that was a big thing with the movie, of course, with its nature theme. So you're embracing an animal, of course. And so I believe they're $50, and it again proved to be a very popular item. I just need to look at an angle here. 18. 1, 4, 5, 6, 7, 10, 11, 15, 16, 17. That'll work. But apparently all these things, they had it's kind of like the wand concept, the Harry Potter lands. Again, especially with it like picking, it's supposed to form a bond with it. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. But so they apparently had sold out some of the colors during the previews. The land actually opened over Memorial Day weekend, but apparently they had run out of color during the entire month of May, or most of the month of May. They've been doing previews for cast members and then annual pass holders, vacation club members, and so forth. And apparently they had been running out of colors during those. So obviously this could be a big deal, and apparently they have already sold out of all colors of the Banshees as of, again, that was almost a week ago now. So I imagine they probably have some more in by now, but that's pretty crazy, huh? This is 10, so 1, 2. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 9, 10. So we're saying that's a complete side. Alright, so let me work on this walkway here. What's big gonna be is having trouble seeing it. Oh. So basically do like 6-meter wide walkway, and then we'll have the quartz blocks on the end. And then they'll line it and I'll put balcony, not balcony, railings and all that. I could go ahead and do the railings now. The trick is just going to be hitting these, This is right. Am I even right? Yeah, looks like it. Come on, fly. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 5, 1, 2, 3, 2, 3, 4. 3, 4, 5. 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3. So yes, that's obviously a big time piece of merchandise from Pandora: The World of Avatar, which is, from what I've heard, has really done very, very well on the merchandise side. One, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4. 3, 4. Nope. 5. Well, I do have to admit, this part of it's going much faster than I expected. But yeah, apparently they have a series of merchandise for nighttime stuff, because there's a big deal with Pandora that's gonna be so much different during the day than at night. A lot of the bioluminescence that was a part of the special effects of the films will be realized in this land. And I think, as we discussed last week, it's just very, very immersive. Is really the best way to put it. And people just now are getting around to seeing the full effects of the park, of the land rather, with all the effects, the daytime and nighttime effects. Now, because apparently during the previews they weren't showing much of the nighttime stuff. There was word that some of it was still being completed, which it's a preview, so that's fine. But now the land should be up to full running, hopefully, and they can guests can enjoy the full experience. All right, what about this right here? This little corner. What we're gonna do is awesome. Not too shabby. Oh, I'm right up on the roof. Oh yes, so let's figure out the slanting now. I think with it being 11 wide, I think this is gonna be a little too much right here. What did I screw up? Oh, I didn't go far enough. That's what. Yeah, see, I feel like that's almost too tall. I could stop there. I think that's all right. I'll tell you what. I can kind of do an A-B thing here. So A, B, A, B. I think I like A better, to be honest. Which I think would be this. Oh, Duck did this again. Yeah, that'll work. Now I just need to remember to round off the ends here. Sorry. I should be talking more. This isn't that hard. Let me pull up some more news. Let's see. Disneyland news. We're not going to talk about that. Seems like kind of a lot of the big things right now are movie news as much as anything. which is kind of ironic that given this seems to be a period of time where DC finally found its footing on a in a movie. I went and saw Wonder Woman. I thought it was really good. I was not a fan of Man of Steel, nor Dawn of Justice. I thought both of them were just. I thought the last Christian Bale Batman movie was kind of too dark. So I really thought the Superman movies. I mean, it's Superman, guys. I don't see why it needs to be dark and brooding. And then if you're gonna cast Ben Affleck as Batman, as Bruce Wayne, let him be freaking Bruce Wayne. Let him be Ben Affleck. So I mean, I kind of get having a vengeful character, and I get it's a performance opportunity and all that, but it's just, I don't know. I guess I just wasn't a fan of the casting. If you wanted super dark and super brooding, I would have gone with someone other than Ben Affleck, because I think his range and depth are really things that are pluses for him, and they really couldn't be used. And maybe they seem like they're being, his talents are being used a little better in Justice League. And so one can only hope that follows suit in just having a better tone. I don't think there's any doubt from anybody that the Marvel movies have really been just kicking some real ass over DC, just in terms of the tone of their movies. And how does that look? Is that what I'm going for? Yes. Do the other side, though. Yep. Now I can hollow out the inside here, and I can put in some lights. Hope I don't muck this up too much and doing it fast. See, something like that. If I do a little closer to the ceiling, I'll go better. Nope. And then this is probably the middle one. Right? Nope. Oh, that's the end. That's why that doesn't work. But I don't think it works here either, does it? Oh, it does work here. So I just need to keep this part of the roof, right? Yes. Yes. But so it looks like in terms of recent Disney movie news, we have the new Mary Poppins movie starring Emily Blunt in the title role, getting some action, some media coverage. Looks like courtesy of Entertainment Weekly. Frankly, don't know quite how I feel about a new Mary Poppins. I did see what was it called? Saving Mr. Banks. Oops. Though mostly what that movie made me realize is just how great Mary Poppins is as a movie. It's like I watched it and then immediately got like Mary Poppins or something out of the library or something, or found it on. I don't know if it was on Netflix, but I watched it very shortly after seeing Saving Mr. Banks. I love Tom Hanks as Walt Disney. I feel like that could have been a an opportunity for a bit of a company icon that was, I think, missing in the last several years. One, two, one, two. Can I knock out this? Yeah, I can. How far? That's all the further. Well, all right. Let's mine this out and then we'll worry about the repair. Right. And there we go. But so let me find these articles. Disney had their own share of success recently with Guardians of the Galaxy Volume 2, which was, I thought, also a really excellent movie. I may have mentioned this before, but I'm just impressed on how James Gunn is able to really create a movie that combines the action stuff with all the comedy elements, and I think, especially I think Dave Bautista, the wrestler, former professional wrestler of all people, I think is the revelation of those movies. Chris Pratt's great. Groot's a great concept. Bradley Cooper's Rocket is really terrific, but I think to see Dave Bautista doing what he does, which can consist of fairly subtle stuff to just these big comedy moments. I think I got this right. Looks like I got it right. Dave Bautista really is quite excellent in the Guardians movies. Okay. I'm really tempted to leave this as it is. I don't have to deal with the angle like I did over there. I'm seriously tempted to just make that flat. that awning over there, because the angled stuff is just not good. And it's not a major enough detail to have it worth being ugly. Okay, now 1, 2, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, huh? Wonder how I got 10 out of that. Really 12, cripes. Again, not big enough detail for me to sweat. So, but this is 1, 2, 3. And this is 4, 7. Come on, there you go. And then we basically go on the diagonal 10. 11. And this is 10 across. This will be like 7? Yeah. 1, 2, 7, right? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Yes. And then this is right here is bus lane. Actually, I think we'll probably end up being this. And then something like that. I'm absolutely going to use the black concrete here because it's not already built. I don't know if I'll swap out all the main streets. That's going to be a major, major to-do. But, oops. Oh, no, I do want that one. And then this is kind of a sweeping arc that I'll probably have to do a little bit more research on, just to kind of. It'll probably be largely a guesstimation. I might find something more static, like the boat dock, and figure out like how far away. Because this is all bus depot right here. Buses that lead back to the resorts. So I can do some things to figure that out. Get them pretty close later on. Okay, let me, this will definitely have railing on it. Awesome. Because basically this will kind of sweep, but it'll start going this way as well, so. Yeah, and then we basically open up into, yeah, walkway. Oh, this side, so I need to do this side yet. Five, six, 1, 2. 7, 8, 9, 12. How egregious is this? Well, it could be worse. Let's just angle it out a little bit more, but that's really better than I expected, to be frank. Where am I at? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13. And then let's kind of do like this kind of thing. Yeah. Yeah. Yeah, that works. Awesome. Now let's block it off. Now there are some like darker walkway pathway areas. I think it's just a result of like remodeling of the central entrance plaza over the years, and they didn't get quite the same shade of. Actually, you know what? Let's do this. No, I don't like that either. Basically want it to end here, but I don't quite know how to get there. How about that way? Yeah, I can live with that. Actually, you know what? I can't live with that. I lied. We're gonna stop here. Actually, all the pink can stay. I just need to figure out this internal area. Yeah, I presume this would probably be how this is. Cool. No. I mean, this is pretty much open, right? I'm looking at the right thing? Yeah, I mean, for most of this way, just like shortly before the end of the... I mean, certainly over here. There are some like darker walkway areas, but I'm not going to. Looks like it's like a more a grayish stone block that they use, but I'm not going to. It's all going to be pink, all the walkways, at least for this park. Where there's, I mean, unless like an entire for lands, I guess I should say. I'm good. All walkways and lands will be one color. I could see maybe doing like. I don't know if Adventureland is something different. I could do something different for all of Adventureland, but I'm not gonna do all this kind of cross-coloring stuff. Except, I think the only exception is gonna be Tomorrowland, where in the kind of that first set of walkway going past Monsters Inc. and Stitch, they have kind of a nice like like futuristic pattern. So I could recreate that, but otherwise I'm not gonna go crazy trying to, figure out the difference in walkway colors. So in fact, really, I could go just a little bit further. And so I'm not gonna merge them, but when I do the renaming and the exporting of these today's videos to YouTube, they'll be part 15A and B, because they're essentially the same thing. Working on this the entrance plaza, this front area. Which is looking really quite good, I must say. Really happy with it. It's only been a relatively short period of time, but I'm very happy with the work I've done so far. I do need to build the rest of this. Okay, so that's a minor problem. Not a bad one, but a minor one. Screw it, let's go the full length. Because technically this walkway should not be further than this point. But I can cross this. This is not a big deal. Alright, didn't cross it that well. But that's fine. Nope, nope. Let me do a high view, see if I can live with that. I'm betting I can. Yeah, it's a lot more blocky than it should be, but I'm also going to have to put a, that's part of it. This corner needs to probably come out further. The 45 is just a little too... Well, but it's a 45 there. There's a 90-degree angle there, and... It's just we're getting way too wide a pathway here. I'll probably go back to the way this originally was, right? Because that's how I roll. I need to get my bearings. Okay, there we go. I mean, I can live with that. This is a relatively... Actually, this is a very minor item, so... I will tell you what. I am not gonna care about it that much. And I can extend this a ways. Probably about 12. Like... there is like, bushes or some such over here, but I can at least build Plaza walkway this way. Yep. Let's not do any of this because this will become shop here at some point, but excuse me. I can fill all this in. And this will be looking not too shabby, to be honest. Oh. Then maybe after I fill all this in, I'll at least talk you all through what the water, the new way of doing the water. The way I'd originally done it the first time I did this little project. Oh, I need to build the docks too. They might not be getting done tonight. Actually, you know, that's where I'll build, because then I can build the water and then put the docks on top of them. I'm on YouTube. I had somebody ask me why I'm not doing this on PC, because I guess there's a fill command that makes all this kind of stuff a lot easier. Reason is excellent servers already exist. One such one was called MC Magic. Now it's called the Palace Network. In addition to doing the Disney World thing, they have kind of some of their own creative content. They do a lot of seasonal stuff. So they made like a go-kart ride where you went through Christmas scenes, and it was set to Christmas music, of course. That was just really nice. And again, they do kind of full on almost holiday style lands. Again, that's in addition to having a full on Disney World server. I know they're working on Disneyland. I can build a dock up here too. Pardon me. All right, so the new water's set up. Not gonna need that for a little while. Not gonna need that for a little while. Because I need a lapis block and a bucket of water. So what I do now is essentially I go down 3 blocks. And I can basically, at this point, I can just, you know. Then when it gets too dark, I just kind of poke a hole in the so-called roof that I'm digging through. And then it's 1 layer of lapis. And then top it with water. I just want to check something. Just looking at different if I do double water. I think this is gonna work. Huh. Let's see, I think part of it's just from the dirt, but I feel like I can see the. I feel like I can see the, oh. But frankly, it's probably no better than there. Yeah, so I think I could actually do it this way. So it's going to look something like that. I don't want to do any more of that because now I've made life harder for myself. So let's go ahead and that should have gone. Oh no, of course, because So this is what the water effect looks like in this here Minecraft game. Actually, I'm not getting that dark. I'm surprised. Probably because I'm so close to the surface, because it's right there. I'm out past the... Yep. So that's what the water will look like then. So, folks, I think that's gonna do it for today. I'll finish up the this dock area some other time. I don't know if I'm going to stream tomorrow. If I do, it will be in the midday to early afternoon period. But a lot of progress. I need to do this discovery too, but that'll be very, very quick. So no worries there. And then this entrance plaza will be in pretty darn good shape. I'll just need to make the shops over here and over here, and then build the bus depot at some point. But that's relatively low on my to-do list, fortunately or unfortunately. So I think that's going to do it. You can find me on Twitter, twitter.com/thattizank. I also put all the videos on YouTube, so you can find all parts of this on there, as well as the on-demand feature. My username, I think it's Justin. I don't know what it is. I really don't know what it is offhand. So yeah. I don't know about that, but search WDW Minecraft build. I'm sure you'll find me. I think my name is Justin S on YouTube, but that might not be the username per se. And if you're a fan of craft beer, you can go to poorlyreviewedbeer.com. That's POURLY reviewedbeer.com, and check out my written and video beer reviews. Along with news commentary and much more. And so that's going to do it for tonight. Actually, this morning. It is 12:25 in the morning. And so I hope you all have a very pleasant night and take care of yourselves. Bye.